his work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
A ball and no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 for the Nationals pitcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that misses for ball 1. Nunez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. Drilled to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit. And here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taken.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Standing in, Justin Verlander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And now Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this is low, ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping in, David Peralta. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Nunez is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He popped out in his first trip. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much to the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
This is lifted out to left. Accurate is Brantley. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Michael Brantley.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Brantley becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he will get there to make the run. Running play, and that. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And the second run will score as well. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there for it. And that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Right there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Shoots this one over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
In now is Adam Eaton. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adam Eaton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0. Deficit. Rob Royer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get foul for strike 2. Pickoff move to second, and they got him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hernandez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Rajay Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, David Peralta. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. David Peralta is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. Adam Warren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A ball and a strike now. Turner on at first, nobody out. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Wilmer Depot will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count remains 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Adam Eaton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. In now is Adam Eaton, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
The 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Matt Albert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Matt Albert.
So striding in, Michael Franco. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Nunez scoops it up, throw on to 1st, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jason Worth. On his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
On to 1st, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And the pitch. Swing and a little. Happer. Outside for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Curveball that time, not even close. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's only 1 for 10. Joaquin Soria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Michael Brantley waits on deck. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In there for strike 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
5-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia with 114 wins, most in the division. Justin Verlander wins his 19th decision of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Joaquin Soria records the save, his 42nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, with 6 men on base. The Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander, his 19th win of the season. The save to Joaquin Soria, his 42nd. The loss goes to Gio Gonzalez. He falls to 8-9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.